Ok. Allez. Voilà. Okay, let's go. Okay. Alors, our driver today is Vincenzo. So, buongiorno, Vincenzo. Voilà. Alors, regarding the footrest, not the footrest, the armrest, they. Okay, I will show you how they work basically. So you have footrests. As always, alors look behind the curtains if you want to pull the curtains a little bit on the top behind you. There should be the little red hammers. Not here, but behind Mr. Carter, possibly.
I can't strap it in though.
No hammers.
There's one here.
There's one over there. One hammer.
Oh, and here's one.
There's one near the kids.
There's one behind you.
One here, one in the back.
Okay, so if you want to locate them, then please, there's one here. Madam, you raise your hand. Very up high. One. Okay, where you have one, you need to raise your hand, please. Okay, perfect. And the fire extinguisher is down there, in front, just by my seat. In front, just by my seat. Also, just remember the first aid safety is just there, okay, by the driver. Sounds good? Okay. The seats also lean back exactly like the others. I'm going to come and assist you for your the armrest in a second. Voilà. We are heading towards Pisa. You see that it's a beautiful. We are passing the ancient walls of the city. This square corresponds to an entrance gate to the city. You would be inside Pisa, inside Florence, sorry, on this side, and outside Florence on this side. And you see that unfortunately the BBC was totally wrong. BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation, and about the weather, and it seems that we are going to have rain all day. Okay, unfortunately, and tomorrow pretty much rain in the morning, and then it should get a little bit better in the afternoon. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, I have to say. Voilà. I'm not going to say much for the time being. I need to count exactly who is there and who is not there, because we sort of split this morning, and I'm also going to count the number of people who are over 18. That's very important. And voilà. Sounds good?
Yeah.
And we are being voilà, spied. We are going to Pisa. The transfer time is going to be approximately an hour, and it's a magnificent place, as you're going to see. I'll tell you more about it as we come a little closer. And voilà, we are going to visit a place which is called the Field of Miracles, the Field de Campo dei Miracoli, which is not its original name. Actually, it was only named like that by a very famous Italian poet called D'Annunzio, that you probably have never heard of, but very famous in Italy, because even though he's sort of a very controversial poet, because he joined eventually and supported the fascist movement, but a great writer with great poetry, and he called it the Field of Miracles because of the mere beauty of the place. So remember last night when I showed you the illuminated cathedral? Was that wicked awesome?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude.
Wicked awesome.
It was wicked awesome. Very pretty.
Beautiful.
You're going to see that what we're going to see now is absolutely spectacular as well, and especially it's a field. It's called the Field of Miracles. Why? Because there is on it a cathedral, a baptistry, a cemetery as well, and of course the very famous campanile, which is the local word which is used for a bell tower. The very famous campanile that we know better as being the Tower of Pisa. Alors, upon arrival there, we are going to have some free time, and you're going to have the possibility to visit the sites if you want, or just to stay outside and to look at it. I will show you where the ticket office is located, so that way you will be able to access the ticket office if you want and purchase your own tickets if you want to go inside. There is an entrance for everything, pretty much. All right. Well, it's not very expensive if you go to the cathedral, the baptistry or whatnot. They have combination tickets as well, but if you go to the tower, it's very expensive. Okay, the tower is 15 euros entrance.
15.
And 15. 1.5. Well, very expensive compared to the other sites, the cathedral and the baptistry, which are 3-4 euros. And mainly due to the fact that, and also a difficulty that you might encounter is that you cannot access the tower without a booking. But you can book. You can book on board, you can book on site. So basically you just go to the entrance, you say I would like to access the tower, and they tell you what is the first available time slot. Okay, I don't expect that today is going to be too crowded, mainly due to the weather, so I think you might be able to go, but usually when you arrive at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning, you can access the tower at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so this is how it works. It's mainly due to the fact that there's a big crowd and the tower cannot, they need to regulate traffic on it. Voilà. So I'll tell you at what time we leave again, and we'll return to Florence. Under the coach service will be in the hotel. And at 1:30, I will meet you in the lobby to transfer you to the Accademia de San Marco, where we will meet a guide, and where we are going to have a lovely afternoon visit, which is pretty much going to take, as I told you yesterday, the entire afternoon, and until 4:30 when we have a leather demonstration and a leather factory / shop, and once it is done at 5:30, I will walk you towards the leather market and flea market of San Lorenzo, as promised, which is where you